Billy Dib, the former IBF featherweight champion.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Well, we're all set.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Good counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Bombs away! Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? A perfect count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Diego Corrales that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Great round. Now relax. You were thinking.
Get your mind back on the job. There's a guy.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing bag together, and put him back in his place.
Right, let's go out there and get it just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap
And win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right?
nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work.
Round, I tell you.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just misses with that jab. Good counter punching. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Beautiful counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Breathe, just get...
He's not even in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together.
Get him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolute.
Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
With the jab, you're getting your time in already.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
His stamina is off the charts. Miss with that jab. They figure out the combination to this sink.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Sportsmen step back for just a moment. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Now you've got two fighters that are up.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Billy DIB is dazed and confused. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Cam, you got to get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back.
Your shots keep smart. Good work there. The jabs are working.
Boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back.
On to the fourth we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That jab doesn't find a home. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. Quick punch scores. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Don't be...
Switching up. We got complacent. This fight's not over yet.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. Perfect counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Back and forth they go. That punch lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Just go out there and you will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Will appear. You were thinking. You were smart. You were...
Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right?
Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. What a punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well done with that counter shot. Do you believe this? How about that time? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Diego Corrales that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3-minute. There's the bell to start round 7. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab not finding its target. Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Unlucky to miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. Let him back in.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab does not score. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. A straight right just misses. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.